Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. If you are a Sagittarius in your sun, moon, rising, or any other important placements on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what may be possibly unfolding for you in the month of September. I'll be using charm casting as well as tarot to follow up those messages and give you more details. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, and all my links are down below. So Sagittarius, today I'm going to be channeling messages. I do have a mat here. Wherever the charms that are casted, wherever it falls, I will be following up with not only the charm casting message, but also with tarot. Okay, so let's take a look here at what may be possibly unfolding for you in the month of September. All right, and whatever falls on the mat is what I will be reading. And okay, so you have here 4 charms, but it's very interesting how they fell. First and foremost, let's take a look at the first column, or I should say the first row. Nothing in the first row, nothing in the second row, but this third row, there is the Om sign or the Om symbol that fell on message from soul. Now, let me take a look at something here. It did fall, it's in its reverse side here. So I feel here for you, Sagittarius, if you've been kind of not being as diligent or as disciplined in meditating or in allowing yourself to be grounded or centered, there may be here some kind of intrinsic motivation in the month of September that may remind you to kind of go back to a routine or allow yourself to take part in either meditative activities or meditative routine here. The Om symbol is very much connected to meditation, grounding, centering yourself. Perhaps here in the month of September, maybe you'll be too busy, or maybe there will be some things coming your way that may, in a way, pull you from allowing yourself to make and take time to ground yourself, to meditate, contemplate, maybe even here center yourself in something. But this is something that, again, it says message from the soul. So it's kind of like this soul type of reminder here. Maybe you'll be reminded by sign, symbol, synchronicities. But that is what's coming through for you. Of course, I'm going to be following that up with tarot, and let's see what's coming through for you. And I keep seeing the Magician card in tarot clairvoyantly with the message from the soul, as if you are the one that can create. And sure enough, you have the Ace of Wands. You may have some reignited passion that may be coming through for you in the month of September, especially if you've been feeling a little bit lackluster when it comes to centering, grounding, meditating, contemplating, prayer, whatever your or whichever your spiritual or religious beliefs may be. There's this energy here with the Ace of Wands of a brand new start. There may be a creative spark, maybe even here a spiritual spark from your soul purpose, or you aligning yourself with your soul purpose. But the Ace of Wands is that divine flame that allows you to connect to the passion, the motivation, the ambition, and that proactive energy. Now, the Ace of Wands, wands being fire energy, fire energy is about being proactive, you know, putting power and passion and creativity behind a motivation or ambition. And there may be this internal spark that may be reigniting for you in the month of September. Like I said, this Om symbol did come in the reverse. So especially if you've been feeling that lackluster energy with the eclipses and the planetary shifts that has happened in the month of August, I feel here in the month of September, there's going to be this reignited passion or reignited creativity or reignited energy to really dive into something of either your heart's desire or your soul's desire. Now, let's take a look at the 4th row here. And in the 4th row, you have something to practice. And that is the charm that has, it's a heart. And then in the heart, there's a small heart and it says my dog. So like, I love my dog. Now, of course, this is symbolic, right? Something to practice. And I'll bring this up a little further here so you guys could take a look at that. What's coming through with this charm, and by the way, you do have the selenite crystal that's teetering, that's right in between something to practice and a message about work. So I'll talk about that in a minute. But let's take a look at this charm of the heart. Now, if we look at the symbolism, for me, the symbolism of a dog is loyalty, it's companionship, is unconditional love. Okay? So even if you, you know, yell at the dog, it doesn't hold resentment towards, you know, its owner. It's always giving and loving, unconditional, dedicated, loyal. And something here that you may be practicing in the month of September is learning to let go of resentment, let go of anger or bottled up emotions that may lead you astray from unconditional love. So something to practice here is this energy that's coming through of unconditional love to others, to yourself, and of course I'll follow that up with a tarot in a minute. But I do want to talk about the selenite crystal, which is also, like I said, in between something to practice and message about work. Now, message about work could be literally about work, but it could also, work could be about effort. So since the selenite crystal is here, a lot of it is in the work section, but there is a tip here that is pointing to something to practice. Selenite crystal is used to clear energy away, to clear stagnant energy, and it's actually a crystal that doesn't need cleansing, doesn't need to be cleansed, because it's a self-cleansing crystal, which is one that we use to cleanse or clear other crystals. So the reason that I'm giving you this backstory information here connected to the selenite crystal is that because it's fallen here a bit in between here, something to practice, there is this, again, energy confirming what I was picking up at the top of the reading, which is you practicing more unconditional love, or practicing more, and there it might not even be practicing. There may be something that may be coming up in September that may require you to really lean into your yin energy, to clear the anger, the sadness, the grief, the uncertainty, or the sense of learning to trust again. Whatever it may be, selenite here is reminding you to cleanse and clear in the month of September any situation, circumstance, or event that you may be holding on to your heart, that you may be suppressing, repressing, or holding in your heart, and allow yourself to release and cleanse or let go of that energy. Okay, so I'm getting this this message here about putting effort or needing to put some sort of effort in that in the month of September. It could be connected to the message from your soul. So especially if you were feeling something of an energy of lackluster energy, this could be reminding you to work diligently, consistently, and patiently to allow yourself to recalibrate to a brand new beginning here starting in September. Now, September is the start of autumn season, right? The fall. Of course, that's later in September, but there could be a very big shift here for you where, you know, again, it could happen at the beginning, middle, or the ending of September, but there's this kind of shift of energy, mindset, or maybe here of you releasing something and allowing a new opportunity to come through. Let's follow this up with tarot. Now, the next box is about work. Especially here with something to practice and message about work, and you have selenite teetering both. There may be situations, circumstances, events, people at work, contracts, or something here that may possibly be unfolding for you, Sagittarius, where you may need to recalibrate. You may need to maybe even feel like you need to vent to a friend, to someone that you can trust. And we have here the Page of Cups. Very interesting, because I was picking up that emotional release here for you. But there could be a surprise, especially here with the Page of Cups. There could be a surprise situation, circumstance, event, a message, maybe a text, an email, or a conversation with someone that you may need to practice unconditional love. This conversation, email, message could be coming from work. Again, I'm feeling here this energy of needing to lean into your ability to release things, emotions, or kind of like, I'm getting here, especially if you have like a preconceived notion about something or about someone, there's a sense here of like releasing that. And the Page of Cups is a mindset. You may be ready to open yourself up in a more vulnerable way in the month of September. Or there may be a friend or a person that you are, that you know, you feel that they're near and dear to your heart, where you feel like wanting to vent or talk with or express your emotions here about something that could be related to work, or something here that may be connected to the practice of vulnerability, unconditional love, loyalty, learning how to trust, or trusting someone, or trusting the process of something developing here for you also. Page of Cups is the unexpected, an unexpected situation, person, information, turn of events, and you allowing yourself to be vulnerable to feel the situation out. It could be like literally kind of observe and see, but also use your intuition to guide you in regards to what this either message, or it could be a person also. Now, because we're talking about cups, there could be here a connection to Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in some way, shape, or form, or the season of Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now, of course, I know that we are, I'm channeling these messages for September, but who knows? This could be announcing or forecasting some sort of surprise. I feel here for you, Sagittarius, you may feel like a fish out of the water in September in regards to something that is connected to the heart, whether it's opening up, feeling vulnerable, or allowing yourself to trust or connect with someone a little bit closer and a little bit more with your heart rather than your mind. And that's how this is coming through. Now, let's take a look at the rest of the mat. Now, the rest of the mat, last and final charm that you have here, Sagittarius, is a leaf. Now, the leaf is bitten a little bit. It gives me the energy of The Hungry Caterpillar, which is a book by Eric Carle. And in the book, there's a caterpillar that's just eating its way through transformation. Now, this is symbolic here. And what's interesting is that it's in both what I am attracting and message about home. I'm going to first channel messages with what I am attracting. You may be attracting a new period, a new cycle, especially with the fact that you have the Ace of Wands here. Reignited passion. So you're bringing into your energy field your internal spark, your passion, your creativity, your motivation, your ambition. You are ready to move something along. Now, it may have been taking quite some time because, like I said, here with this leaf, the symbolism of the very hungry caterpillar, there's like you go through the book and it's about what the caterpillar is eating and how it's like healthy and unhealthy food and things of that nature, until the hungry caterpillar goes into its metamorphosis, into its chrysalis or cocoon, and then comes out as a butterfly. So symbolically speaking here, there may be a brand new cycle, a brand new beginning that may be flourishing, opening up, or about to open up for you. Whether it's a new cycle, a new opportunity, newfound energy, inspiration, spark, motivation, or ambition, whatever this is in regards to the leaf that's a little bit bitten here, is saying you are going to be ready to kind of, in a way, become a butterfly symbolically here, okay? So new cycle, new energy may be coming through for you in September. And it makes a lot of sense. And I'll bring this a little bit closer so you could see the leaf here, which is bitten here on the corner. You also have here this leaf in between what you are possibly attracting in September and message about home. And there may be a change or a shift in regards to your domestic scene, your home, family, friends, loved ones, okay? Maybe even the city, town, state, country. Maybe there's a move, a new beginning. You moving from one city, town, country to another city, town, country, okay? This could also be shifts or changes connecting to work. So if it's not a relocation with home, it could be a relocation with job, employment, opportunity also, all right? Maybe you're expecting one thing to, or maybe you've been waiting a long time in expecting something to transform or change or shift. And there may be this sudden surprise, especially here with message about work and something that you may be practicing here in the month of September. And there is a lot of patience here. So practicing patience with family members, people that you know, allowing yourself to transform and change and shift in the things that you need to let go, especially here with the selenite crystal, things that no longer serve you, letting go of ideals, perspectives, or maybe a routine that just isn't working for you. And I feel here in the month of September, there's this big shift coming your way. Now, again, it may take some time. Others of you may see it already flourish in the month of September here for you. Remember, September, there's a change. It changes, the season changes from summer to fall. So that shift may be something of importance here, or is something, that may energetically create this sense of new beginning or transformation, a new leaf, turning a new leaf here, symbolically here in your life. Let's see what's coming through with your last and final message. I hope these messages have been insightful here. Sagittarius, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to the channel. And you have here the Page of Swords, looking at something from a different mindset. Now, I also want to mention here with the Page of Swords, especially the message here about home, there may be some rumors, gossip, or people talking. Okay, because I'm getting like people talking. It doesn't have to be your family. It could be people that you feel comfortable or at home with. There may be here some conversations or rumors or gossip that you may either find out, or that you may someone may tell you. Now, for some of you, it's going to be like very unexpected, like, really? So-and-so said that? Or, wow, really? So-and-so thinks about me in that way. It could be something like that, okay? So Page of Swords always comes through energetically for me as rumors, gossip, people talking behind your back. And because you have here the leaf with that little bitten corner, and I did mention here this message that I was channeling earlier in regards to patience. So be patient in reacting, or be patient in saying something or having a conversation if that were to come up for you, Sagittarius, in the month of September. Now, Page of Swords, what you may be attracting are also new ideas to do something, a different mindset, your ability to open your perspective, because remember, pages are about the beginning or the beginner mindset. And all the cards that you have here in tarot are focusing on newness. Ace of Wands, brand new chapter. Okay, feeling passionate, reignited passion. Page of Cups, a surprise, but also the beginner mindset of allowing yourself to either be more vulnerable or to feel things in a different way and not harbor, negative or lower vibrational energy or resentment. Page of Swords, again, pages, the novice mindset, the beginner mindset. And here you may be strategically figuring out new ways to manifest. Of course, I feel here that there's a slow process in the reaping the rewards, but new ideas on how to manifest or attract things that are calling you, your heart's desire, this reignited passion. Also here with the Page of Swords, a new mindset here on how to deal with people in your social circle, maybe even here professional circle, especially when the communication is, that comes to you or that you hear about, that someone may be jealous of you or someone may be talking behind your back, or a sense of rumor or gossip. There's this energy here of you strategizing or being more, creating some sort of a tactic, being more intelligent here on how to handle this situation having to do with the home. Now, what I'm also getting here, this is going to be your last and final message, is especially if you've been thinking about restructuring, changing home improvement, changing the furniture around your home, moving to a new place, sprucing your apartment, your house up. I feel here you're going to have really good ideas, and that changing, physically changing or moving furniture around, whether it be in your home, in your office, or a routine, is going to be beneficial for you, because it's going to create more energy so that, again, this new cycle can be seen, felt, or experienced. Sagittarius, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to the channel if you found some value here, and let me know if these messages have resonated for you just by giving me a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon.